Good afternoon. I don't look my best, do I? I've just noticed. But as I said, I was going to do a few of these sort of daily video things, and I am going to. So we're just driving on our way to hospital. There's a balloon for Mother in the back that says, hope you feel better soon, or something like that. And I'm drinking my coffee. But let's switch off that automatic switch off. What's going on? So, right, what is yoga? I'm really passionate about this because people are like, what's that all about? You're just sitting there just going hum in one position. Well, no, you're not. Now, I'm not going to pretend that I'm an expert on yoga, but I have been going to yoga for a number of years and I've found great health benefits to me for it. And I find it's one of the hardest workouts known to man. Well, it's one of the hardest workouts that I go through, and I know that tomorrow I'm going to have some of them DOMs, which are going to be a good feeling because you know you've done it right, but it's going to take me probably about 5 or 6 days to recover from that. Actually, I should have taken some, never mind, amino acids, never mind, let's not talk about that in this video. But quite frankly, yoga is so good for so many reasons. But like I said, there's lots of different types of yoga, and some of it, like what I've done today, I can't even think what she called that. I need Sally to watch this video. She's a proper yoga instructor, and there's loads of different types, and some are harder than others. Some are more core related, and some have been more meditative. But I think with all of them, because you can adjust them so that, for example, most people probably know what a plank is, right? So often a yoga pose would be plank and then into downward dog, if you know what that is. And you'd hold that, and it would depend on the class as to the severity of how long you hold that, so what the impact's going to be on the muscle. But what it does to the brain is even stronger, because it's going to take you to a new mindset, and that new mindset is so good for you. Because let me tell you something, the last couple of days, don't cry, Lou, I've been through it. I've been through some stuff that has really impacted me, and don't cry, Lou. And there's this like concentration when, like, I got up this morning, I was like, I'm not feeling great this morning. Yoga is absolutely the best place for me to be. We've got this new lovely instructor called Ala, who's gorgeous and amazing, and oh my goodness, her body's to die for. Don't we all want to look like that? I really need to do my hair. Flipping hell, I'm having a new hair colour tomorrow. You'd notice if you was a girl, you probably wouldn't if you was a guy. Anyway, and she, where am I going with this? Yeah, so I woke up and I was like, right, yoga's going to be the best place for me to be. It's going to be the best thing for me to do, best place for me to be, because you're in that posture holding it and your muscles are all doing this, and you're then like, I'm concentrating so hard on what I'm doing that I'm not thinking about the problematic thing that's in my mind. And that is just so powerful. So when people go, don't you just sit there and hum? No, you absolutely do not. You work your body and your mind, and it takes you to a place of amazingness. Give it a try. It doesn't have to cost you any money. There are yogis who do an instructor thing on YouTube. Put it on your telly, get in the living room. Doesn't even really matter what you wear. So just have a go. What's going on down there? Just have a go and see if you can get yourself in that place of thinking, wow, I feel like I've had a really good workout, and wow, doesn't my head feel better? I don't know what it does, but there's a whole grounding and a clearing and an allowing through of new energies from where you were to where you are, and it's just so good for you for so many reasons without it being really tricky. That said, I have actually hurt my back a bit more. It normally makes it feel a lot better, but there's certain go-to exercises that we do with AS which stretches the bits that are going to hurt you normally, and I didn't do those today, so I think that's probably why. But I've got a hot water bottle on it, and that will really help. So let me know in the comments below if you've ever given it a bash, and if not, if this video has inspired you to have a go. I can't tell you much more than that about yoga. I just know it's so good for flexibility and strength, and if you've got those two things, it will be so much better for your bones and your joints at any age, but certainly heading into sort of older age. It's one of those things that you do see often a lot of older ladies at. I've had a few, how can I put it, encounters with some of these older ladies, because they're so like, my mat goes there, you can't be there, my mat goes there, and you're like, all right, okay. And then the anxiety goes up, because sometimes yoga's flipping hard. But if you do decide to go, if they hold you in a posture and it's either hurting or it's too hard for you and you think you're going to cry, just calm yourself down, stop it a little bit, because you can put yourself into something else that they will tell you about, and you can just chill for a bit, just chill, just let your muscles come back, let the oxygen flow, and yeah, you're going to be groovy. So that's my experience of yoga, what it is. It's so good for so many reasons. It will hurt a little bit afterwards, but it means it's doing its job, and it will definitely help with the mind, because you'll be so concentrating. And I think it's the same with anything. Like when I started choir at university, I was concentrating so hard on reading this score of music from Mozart, no less, that I was like, blimey. I came out of there an hour or two later thinking I didn't actually think about anything to do with problems with life, because I was concentrating so hard on that one thing. And that's why I think it's almost like meditation, you know. That's what meditation is. And if you find you can't meditate because your mind's always chattering, get your mind to do something else. Oh, blimey, these streets are so narrow. Jeez, can you see that? All right, I promise you, Captain Kirk, this car's called. I promise you, Captain Kirk, we're not going to go nowhere. I always give my cars a man's name. Do you like that? We've had George Michael, we've had Woody, we've had Marco Polo. That was the first one. Anyway, enough about that. I've got to go see my mother. Wish me luck. I've got some funny stories coming up about her. Let me tell you, it's going to absolutely crack you up. Julie will be watching, and she's heard them today. They were so funny. Anyway, she's giving me some great material for the book, the Hills and Valleys book, so make sure you stay tuned to find out about that one. If I've put this on IGTV, welcome to you. I might have done, I might not have done. I can't decide if I want to come away from YouTube, because I feel like I can be more open on YouTube than I can on IGTV. But anyway, nonetheless, let's get going, let's get ready to rumble, and I will see you in my next video. Try and do another one tomorrow if I can. Yeah, why not? Shall we? Leave a thumbs up if you like them, and I will see you then. Bye for now.